Hey guys, welcome back to Texas Overland. My name is Jay. I want to show you some camping gear that I have, specifically stuff by Snow Peak, a Japanese company that makes some really nice stuff. I'll show you some of my favorite items and tell you what I love about them, what I might change about them. Probably nothing. They do such a great job that I really have a hard time finding any complaints about anything that they make. But I'll show you the different items that I have here. Let's start with this item here. This is the Snow Peak French press. A buddy of mine bought this for me one year for Christmas. He knows I love titanium gear, so he just likes to hook me up with great gifts. But this thing's phenomenal. It will make great coffee. It's got a micro filter. Basically a French press. You boil your water, you put your grounds in there, you let them sit for a while. Once they're ready, you give the old press and you pour the perfect cup. This is great. What a great gift. Titanium, I believe, super light, packs away nice, and there's nothing better than a great cup of coffee when you're out on the trail. Let's see, this is another awesome item by Snow Peak. This is an aluminum koozie. So it's similar to like the Yeti aluminum koozies. This is much lighter, a lot thinner wall, but keeps the drink cold. This one's for the standard 12-ounce beer, soda, Dr. Pepper, Lone Star, whatever you're into, but a standard 12-ounce can. And it's made so precisely that when you drop the can in there, it slowly slides down. Actually, stand by, I'll get one and demonstrate. Got my sticker on there. All right, I'm back. So, no affiliation with any of these products. No affiliation with the drink. This is my wife's favorite. There was one in the fridge, that's what I grabbed. So, like I mentioned, they're just really precision made. Watch when I drop this in there. Ah, shoot. No, it made a liar out of me. Anyway, it's kind of what I'm talking about. Just nice, very nice. Anyway, once you get it down in there, you press it, turn it, and it locks in. So it's pretty nice. Anyway, might as well enjoy that since we went to the trouble to get it out of the fridge, right? Cheers, y'all. Thanks for watching. All right, we'll set that aside. Next up, this is not Snow Peak. This is just a canister from Jetboil. But one of the neatest Snow Peak items I have is this little lantern. It's a gas lantern. I call it the romance kit. Break this out when I want to be romantic with my bride. Now, just all jokes aside, it's like a candle, but it runs on gas. So, screws right on like that. You can use the smaller containers. This is just the one that I happen to have. Just like that. You can turn it down low. And then there's a little baffle down here on the bottom, so you can lower and raise your flame with this. You have to get a certain amount of gas going to it first. But it provides more or less airflow. Pretty cool. I think it'd run probably all night. Puts off a little bit of heat. I don't think you're gonna heat up a vehicle with it or anything. But you also have to think about, carbon monoxide poisoning when you're using gas. But anyway, you can crank that bad boy up. Anyway, cool item, a lot of fun. Snow Peak just makes a lot of neat stuff, right? A lot of neat stuff. Obviously, be cautious, it'll get hot. Didn't get too hot, I can put it away. Anyway, cool item. Highly recommend that one. Then we have the Snow Peak camp stove, camp burner. Folds all out. And we'll fire this up too. This is the smallest one. It doesn't have a igniter. They make one that's a little bigger that has an igniter on it. This one you just have to, you know, use a lighter, match, or whatever. But great setup. So there you go. And then if you want to, if you had your water and your coffee in the French press, you could throw that bad boy on there, heat it up, you'd be good to go. Another awesome Snow Peak deal. That bad boy got hot quick. Let's see, moving on. The Snow Peak titanium plate, camp plate. I think I bent this thing a little bit accidentally, might have smashed it in my gear bag, but it's solid. Also by Snow Peak. It's not real big, but it's big enough. It's nice not having to use styrofoam or paper plates. Reduces the amount of trash at camp, which I'm a huge fan of. All right, so we have all that. Now on to my very favorite piece of Snow Peak camp gear. I actually got this fire pit slash folding grill. My mom bought me this for either Christmas or my birthday in the late 90s. I've had this thing forever. It's starting to show some wear, but it is, it's amazing. This is the small version. It comes in a small, this might be the medium, I forget, but I'll post a picture of them, but it comes in different sizes. So it's a folding, it's got this bag, which has seen better days. This thing's totally wore out. And then this is what it looks like folded, right? It just lays flat. You can put it under the seat of your vehicle. Fits nice in the bottom of the bag, whatever. But it's like origami, so it just folds open, just like that. It just folds open. And what a great gift my mom got me back in the day. The absolute savior. A lot of parks won't allow ground fires. This gets it off the ground. They do make a metal tray that fits specifically for these by Snow Peak to catch your coals and ashes if they come through these small gaps. They also make a riser and an actual grill. They make wind shields, if you will, shields to block the wind. So it's an entire camp kitchen setup if you want that. This is all I have. And then I carry just a round grate or grill that you can buy at any hardware store. And I'll have charcoal in here or wood sometimes. And I throw my grill on there and we can grill right on there. Heat stuff up, keep stuff warm. But I'll also I carry tinfoil in my camp bag. I almost always line this with tinfoil before I fill it with charcoal or wood. It just helps keep it nicer and cleaner, especially if I'm cooking. I don't want the grease from all the, the sausages, the hamburgers, whatever it is I'm cooking. I don't want that grease all over this. So, this is many years of use, and it's still, I would say, quite clean, all things considered, right? But what a great piece of equipment. Highly recommend. If I could only have one piece of Snow Peak gear out of all this, it would definitely be, I think it calls it Takibi grill. It's Tashibi. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. But I'll put pictures of all this stuff from their website so you can kind of get a good look at it, maybe look at some pricing and stuff. But Snow Peak gear is just awesome, man. Just I really love pretty much everything that they build. So anyway, let me know if you have any Snow Peak gear that you have that you use regularly that I might not have mentioned. I'm always interested in new gear or looking at some new gear. So yeah, let me know if you have Snow Peak gear, what you think about it. If you have any questions, comments, just drop them below. I'll be happy to read them and reply. So anyway, and again, if you joined us, I sure appreciate it. We're new around here, and you know, we don't get a ton of views. I don't think I've got a single comment yet, so at least say hi. Give me something, right? Anyway, thanks again, y'all. Appreciate you joining me, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.